Hello. Could you tell you what, I have tried to adjust the audio a bit. After DMC recently I realised I've got to make sure game audio is a bit down. So if I oh god, hold on over. There we go. Seems alright. I mean, if I quickly... I am starting again, but I'll just quickly load an old save. If I just sort of shoot around and make noise. To see if the game audio seems alright. But yeah, after you helped me out today, I thought, yeah, screw it, I'll take your request on. This is the kick in the pants I thought I needed to start this game anyway, so... Right, so... That's a very loud bit, granted. Let's find someone to shoot. I'm going the opposite way the game wants me to, so it's probably not a good call in terms of trying to find noise. Dancing downstairs. Yeah, I've just played like the first maybe 20 minutes of this. I think I've seen it before years ago, but yeah, like, you can still hear me over the game audio while the game audio isn't too loud, basically, right? Game could go up a touch, is it? Okay. Yeah, I did wonder if I put it down a little too much. Let's try 5. Maybe about that. See it better? I want to get to like a voiceover bit or something. Yeah, no, try and go. That's like Crazy Taxi, you got an arrow pointing you where to go. So can you hear her alright? Nice, cool. Right, let's go back to the main menu. Yeah, this game just turned 10 years old, I want to say, right? Actually, no, it turned 10 years old last year, because it's 2007. Oh my goodness, I'm so late. I'm so late to the party. Yeah! There you go, there's a feeling old freebie for you. Feeling old in your 20s. Right, so we are doing a new game. Yeah, I can just about Sulu. Yeah, we'll go for about that. What do you so as typical of a game like this, I'm leaning towards medium. What do you reckon, medium or hard? What do you want? So I'll just go refill my drink quickly. Medium or hard? I'm not doing Survivor. Or easy. Like this out.
They told me. Son, you're special. You were born to do great things. You know what? They were right.
I am Andrew Ryan, and I'm here to ask you a question. Is a man not entitled to the sweat of his brow? No, says the man in Washington, it belongs to the poor. No, says the man in the Vatican, it belongs to God. No, says the man in Moscow, it belongs to everyone. I rejected those answers. Instead, I chose something different. I chose the impossible. I chose rapture. A city where the artist would not fear the censor, where the scientist would not be bound by petty morality, where the great would not be constrained by the small. And with the sweat of your brow, rapture can become your city as well.
Be quick about it. The how you survived that plane crash, but I've never been one to question Providence. I'm Atlas, and I aim to keep you alive. Now keep on moving. We're gonna have to get you to higher ground. Take a deep breath and step out of the bathysphere. I won't leave you twisting in the wind. We're gonna need to draw her out of hiding, but you're gonna have to trust me. Just a bit border. How do you like that, mister? Now, would you kindly find a crowbar or something? Bloody splicer, seal Johnny in before they... Goddamn splicers.
I found you that way!
Steady now. Your genetic code is being rewritten. Just hold on and everything will be fine.
This little fish looks like he just had his cherry popped. Wonder if he's still got some Adam on him. Let's buck. Weak! You're a weak chopper. This little fish ain't worth towing it with no big daddy. Yellow! Always have been. You'll be no better off with a metal daddy, little fish. See you floating, right?
I can see light coming from his belly. Wait a minute. He's still breathing. It's alright. I know he'll be an angel soon.
You alright, Boyle? First time plasma's a real kick from a mule. But there's nothing like a fistful of lightning now, is there?
But leave me alone! Blood! Blood everywhere! Come on! I can control myself! I can! I was just getting warmed up!
I've got a family. I need to get them out of here. But the splicers have cut me off from them. If you can reach them in Neptune's bounty, then maybe, just maybe... I know you must feel like the unluckiest man in the world right now. But you're the only hope I'll ever see my wife and child again. Go to Neptune's bounty. Find my family, please. The whole city went to hell.
What do you want this? To splice them. To splice them. But he's gonna want me.
Hey, Brendan, you care to tell me where you had a wall the size of Plymouth Rock coming out of your crapper going on 3 weeks now? Nah, I ain't saying I'm Shakespeare. I'm trying to run a respectable theater. I got working folk coming in
I'm
from
not a
Port
bad
Neptune trying to
person.
catch a version. And all I can think about is the stink coming out of your shitter. Get it fixed.
Last time.
Careful now. Would you kindly lower that weapon for a minute? You think that's a child down there? Don't be fooled. She's a little sister now. Somebody went and turned a sweet baby girl into a monster. Whatever you thought about right and wrong on the surface, well, that don't count for much down in Rapture. Those little sisters, they carry Adam, the genetic material that keeps the wheels of Rapture turning. Everybody wants it, everybody needs it. That's the big daddy. She got it on him. He keeps her safe.
Oh, I've had my mic muted for the longest time. Damn it. You being dumb. Yeah, I'll sell you on into that, man. I'll, Right. Yeah, back for Zafacon. Okay. Yeah, as I say, this is basically like a haunted ride, isn't it?
I should have been the one to fill your dark soul with light!
That made me realise how low I've got the game volume in comparison to that. God damn. Oh yeah, I don't want the, That's such a cool feature they've added in games like this, the kind of, the commentary, but yeah, it doesn't make, that doesn't make much sense for the first time playthrough. Health gained from cake, you sure?
Bring a picnic lunch and we'll make a day of it. Darling, your work! Stop! Stop!
rifle, yeah. Does look like ammo's going to be somewhat limited, so I need to be careful on that.
Hey Brenda, you care to tell me why you had a hole in the wall the size of Plymouth Rock coming out of your
Well, we're hearing that anecdote again, I guess.
Nah, I ain't saying I'm Shakespeare. I'm trying to run a respectable theater. I got working folk coming in from Port Neptune.
So, I can't remember, Passes. Have you got the PS4 collection, or is that your sister's copy?
Get it fixed.
Because she's played through it on PS4, hasn't she?
If you spot a splicer in the water, hit him with the electrobolt.
Ah, I like that. The achievement's called Toaster in the Tub. Oh dear. Actually, that's another thing. I believe the remastered version adds, I don't think the original Bioshock has achievements on Steam. So, for what it's worth, they have them on here. It's the problem with me just blindly taking every item.
Security alert in progress.
I'd have to get drunk.
Are you afraid of me, monster? Come back! Come back here!
Yeah, I think I'm quite happy playing on the hards. At least so far, it does add a nice bit of tension. Oh man. Ah, shit.
Ryan! Goddamn Andrew Ryan! Found him. Damn it! He shut off access to Neptune. There's another way to get there. Head to medical. What are you waiting for? Go!
This has gone very badly.
Tacky little nothing!
Damn it. There we go. Oh god! It was one time! I bought you another beer after that. Was weirdly picky. There they are. Oh, wait, what? Oh, fuck! Okay, lesson learned. Maybe just one more time. Tell you what, I'll turn the, is there a way to turn... Yeah, quest arrow. I'll turn that off for now. I'll probably end up having to turn it back on, knowing me, but... We'll see if I can try and, do this proper. Did this game always have the arrow? It's interesting. I wonder if that was a concession to kind of, like maybe while focus testing they thought people got lost too easily.
Oh,
one of the bitches sent to you. KGB Wolf, the CIA Jackal. Here's the news. Rapture isn't some sunken ship for you to plunder. And Andrew Ryan isn't a giddy socialite who can be slapped around by government muscle. And with that, farewell. Or das Vidania, Jerry.
How do I? My goodness. Oh, I didn't get to see what you... Yeah, you mentioned you had something, didn't you? I didn't get to see that at the end. Oh no. Oh, what did you got?
Now you've met Andrew Ryan, the bloody king of Rapture. Now find your way to emergency access.
Welcome to the Circus of Value. Welcome to the Circus of Value.
Oh, there's an actual map on here. Whoa, this is pretty cool, actually. I don't think Infinite has a map like this. Oh, I will I? Fair enough. I look forward to it. Oh, well. Let's knock all the posters down.
Dr. Steinman said he released me today. Ryan didn't come to see me since the New Year's attack, not once. But Dr. Steinman was very attentive. He told me that once the scar tissue was gone, he was gonna fix me right up, make me prettier than any girl I've ever seen. He's sweet, all right. And so interested in my case.
Alien Isolation took quite a lot from this. That was also kind of seeing a fallen, like a locale that had fallen into disarray, like you were there after the fact. Oh. Where's that coming from? Oh, we're gonna play Pipe Mania, aren't we? Right. Hey!
Welcome to the Circus of... Welcome to the Circus of Value.
Right, that's another sound effect. I still haven't added any of I've got like 20 sound effects I want now, and I haven't added any of them. Welcome to the Circus of Values. You must hear that a shit gazillion times. I'm gonna guess playing this.
Keep away from my
Oh shit. Cheers, bot. Best friend.
Security alert is in.
Tricky little nothing. We can save you, you know.
If you want to use the emergency access, we need Dr. Steinman, King. He's the one that runs this place. But I don't expect to hand it you out of that milk of human kindness. Steinman ain't that kind, and frankly, I'm not even sure he's still human.
A little robot buddy. I want to hack all the robots. I want to make all the robot friends. Hi Joe, how you doing, man? I'm playing a little known game. I don't think you will have heard of it. Probably the most normal game actually I've played in a while on this channel. Yeah, this was Pasty's. I met up with Pasty's today, and this was his suggestion. Oh wait, you can hack these. Oh, nice. And the circus of values. I will never try. Oh shit. You there. You there. You there. Holy shit, give me a vertical one. There we are. Hooray! I've played Pipe Mania, that's right.
Welcome to the circus of values. Free mind, free will, and free merit.
I know you can play this a few ways, right? I kind of want to hack everything. Would like to be stealthy if I can. Yeah, shockingly enough, Joe. I was just saying to Passy, this game is 11 years old now. You wouldn't think it looking at it. It still looks spectacular. I mean, this is the remastered one, so they probably have redone some textures, but man, it's not looking its age, at least based off this version. Oh, nice. I noticed they were talking about a lot of the currently playing threads on G-Arcade as well, so I think that along with Pasty's mentioning it made me think, yeah, I'll finally get to this. Why not? Oh shit. Oh my god!
Where are you going?
Where are you going, miss? Miss, where are you going? Are you sure that's a productive routine for yourself?
Now, you ghastly person.
I don't know if this is going to get you where you want, miss.
Get out of my sight.
Alright. What if we get any more of those? Oh god. Yeah, that's pushing my luck there. There we go, got revived. Yeah, I think this was a lot of people's introduction to 360 PS3 generation, wasn't it? It was certainly one of the... because it was 2007, that's when that generation really, really got into full gear, didn't it? Yeah, I heard about this game a lot at the time. I didn't have a 360 or PS3 for years. And to be honest, I didn't think this would be my sort of game, really. I think over time I've opened up a bit in terms of what genres I enjoy.
Uncivil, uncouth, uncultivated!
I know she didn't say constipated, but I really heard it as that. I thought I was better than that. I'm clearly not. Oh yeah, Quickens! Yeah, everyone's gonna have that reaction, aren't they? Like, Jazza, what the fuck? How have you not played this sooner? It's fair. It's totally fair. Oh, you got the collector's edition, nice. The Big Daddy is such a cool design, isn't it? Like, even not having played this, like, I know, like, the Little Sisters and whatnot. Yeah, this is basically a horror game, isn't it? It's really neat. I mean, I finished Infinite. I borrowed my brother's copy of that on 360 when it came out. Somewhat mixed on it, but the things I like about it I do really like. I think this one's probably more my style. I think more the horror aspect is a bit more interesting to me.
You keep an eye peeled for Steinman. The daft bastard set up shop in the surgery wing. You want to find him? Just follow the blood.
Good lord, this is this is another game with a lot of red in it. Good effect there as well as you go under the water. Yeah, they must have redone these textures, right? They look remarkably sharp. To clarify, this is the remastered version I'm playing on PC. Whoa!
All them machines will short out right and proper if you hit them with electrovolt.
Oh! Hack machine, hack machine. Pipe Mania! Pipe Mania, everyone. Oh god, so I will avoid those, right. Right. You good there? Yeah, I want you there. Hey! Skyrim electrical attack. Man, it's weird to imagine an era, like a pre-Skyrim era, just because that was so, it's just so ubiquitous now, but... Hey, I'll just let my robo buddies do the work. Just get them to see things my way. Whoa! Yeah, quite low on plasmids. Yeah, we're hacking everything. See how my patience for Pipe Mania goes. Also, it's kind of neat just to have like an outright arcade game in this like this. I'm down for it. There we go.
Finest? The finest? Hardly at all. They talk. In the end, nothing wrong with society. Just more mouths to feed.
Shit. Guess my aim wasn't good enough.
Come here now!
Splicer was trying to heal at a health station. Where? Where is Splicer? How dare they try and get
On the
better?
surface, the parasite expects the doctor to heal them for free. The farmer to feed them out of charity. How little they differ from the pervert who prowls the streets looking for a victim he can ravish for his grotesque amusement.
Oh, what? Ah! Shit, T, not R.
What did I do to make my features finer? With Adam and my scalpel, I have been
Why can't I? Oh, F, not T. Oh god, it's gonna be a good playthrough, isn't it? Oh god, I hope this isn't gonna be too intense, sir. Yeah, I like a lot of aspects of Infinite. Like, I even fired it up again the other day recently. It is a very repetitive game. I don't think the narrative really comes together, despite some really good sequences and moments. But I'm glad I played it. I might consider playing it again. I've got like an hour or two into it on PC. Unfortunately, I don't own Bioshock 2, which that's the one that seems to have it got a mixed reaction. It seems like when it came out, but I feel like opinion might have changed around on that, or at least people try and give it more of a chance now. I didn't think DMC ended especially well, unfortunately, Crickens, especially because it kind of sequel baits. Which is there anything more just miserable than a sequel bait that doesn't bait a sequel ultimately? But yeah, I like DMC overall. It's my least favourite Devil May Cry that I still like, if that makes sense. Because obviously my least favourite overall is 2. Everyone's least favourite is 2, but yeah, I liked it enough. I like a lot of the aesthetic, the environment design, and I still had fun with the combat, even though I don't feel the urge to revisit it like I do the other games. But yeah, I think the last few missions aren't that great on DMC. Like the final boss wasn't. Well, the very final one was alright, just up until it's a bit obtuse how you're meant to deliver the final blow on it. It's kind of soured it for me, unfortunately. No, you could like 2 better DMC if you want. I don't know if you can say it's better. You can like aspects of it better, sure. Oh wow! Let me know how that goes if you try it. You'll have to, man. It'll be a struggle, especially if you got like talk positively about 2's gameplay.
I was at German prison camp, only 16 years old when I realized I have love for science. German doctor, he makes experiments. Sometimes he makes scientific error. I tell him his error. Until they get angry. Then he asks, how can a
Does that happen often?
such a thing? I tell him sometimes I just know. He screams at me, then why tell me? Well, I think if you are going to do such things, at least you should do them properly.
Yeah, I'm quite glad you pushed me onto hard actually, Pasty, because I'm digging the tension from resources do feel limited. Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Oi, come here, Donnie Darko. Yeah. Oh, okay. So what is it? Oh, I see, wow. Okay. Yes, I've heard a lot of praise for Minerva's Den. I'll keep an eye out for 2 on PC. I remember seeing the pack for all 3 of them for £6, and I just didn't think I'd get around to them anytime soon, but I've never seen them that cheap since. So I really wish I went on that. Get some beer. Oh, it might have been past these, yeah. Tell you what, can I find the... Oh my god, I've gone completely disoriented. Let's have a look. Yeah, I'm astounded how good this game looks. Again, I don't know how much of this is the remastered version, and... Right, let's try hacking again. Keep an eye on the... Oh, it's because... Oh, okay, I think I did it the wrong way around. I think I thought it was coming from there. not very smart. Do you kind of level up your hacking as you do more of it? So I'm definitely going to want to do it a lot if that's the case. Hooray! Oh god. There we go.
It's not bad.
Yeah, this isn't a game that's terribly, especially these days, celebrated for the minutiae of its combat, so I'd rather do something like these sneaky Let's not hit him. Bloody hell, stab an enemy.
Better than ever.
Oh, he healed.
Hear the infernal things all around you. Ryan's eyes and ears.
Where's he gone? There we go. Ah! Oh, I want to hack my little. I want to hack the little guy. Yeah, I need to use a weapon piercing him for that. Yeah, I did handle that very well. Combat being better than DLCs. Oh, fuck. You didn't see what I'm just doing. You didn't see this. I won't use that, honest. Especially if it takes quite a while to load, like it seems to. I'd stick this on the SSD, I think. Fuck! Might just let it kill me, Oh no, we can see through the floor! Yeah, I suppose, yeah, maybe I'm, I don't know, I think of remasters as typically being quite straightforward, like the Devil May Cry one doesn't really change the core assets.
Welcome to the circus of value.
Free mind, free will, and free man.
Why didn't the map load that first time? Yeah, so... No, I guess because I've searched them all, haven't I? Wait, which containers? Which containers game? That one. Oh yeah, there was like a motion blur effect that was missing, and I think the blood splatter's a bit off in it as well, isn't it? It didn't bother me too much, but I'm not that familiar with the source, but I wasn't familiar with like, the original version, so...
Welcome.
Oh my goodness, you must play a lot of Pipe Mania in this game over the course of it. after all that. Yeah, sure, why not? What's this?
Steinman, I know medical pavilion is your matter, but you might want to cogitate on this. Ocean water is colder than a witch's tip. You don't heat the pipes freeze. Pipes freeze, pipes burst. Then Rapture leaks. Now, I realise you're a posh sort of geezer, and frankly, I don't give a toss if you piss or go fishing. But once Rapture starts leaking, the old girl's never gonna stop. And then I'll be sure to tell Ryan he's got you to thank.
Yeah, so it's definitely one of the games that popularised audio logs, isn't it? I love how creepy this game is. Such a weirdo.
Why do we have two eyes? There's a law that says we must. 2 arms, 2 legs, 2 ears, 2 breasts.
I'm not finished! Not finished!
You'll have to find some way to get through to surgery and Steinman. Chin up now. The Lord ain't the quitter.
Oh wait, he's the guy we're trying to get to help us.
They're sounding off like it's the 4th of July. Explosives are hard to come by down here. But if you get your hands on one of them telekinesis plasmids, you can catch the damn firebomb and toss it right back in its gob. Or anything else that might be standing in your way.
Yeah, that's true actually, Crookins. Yeah, it's amazing what just that increase in image quality does to a lot of those old games, yeah. Yeah, it's kind of a shame that there's a lot of, I mean, Nintendo games are the same. If you increase the resolution on those on an emulator, it's astounding how much better they look. I don't know, I just thought maybe because it was an early 360 PS3 era game, I don't know if that would mean it would age a little bit more. So how does I...
Welcome to the Circus of Value!
So it said to destroy the debris, didn't it? Oh my god, we're gonna hear that 70 times, aren't we, throughout this? Oh well, I think I went there. Pipeline, is it? Yeah, Pipe Mania is the one that's coming to mind. I don't know what... when did Pipe Mania come out? That's got to be like pretty early, right? That kind of game goes back quite a while, doesn't it? Maybe that? Hey! That cuts deep! I wouldn't amount to anything, you don't know that. Damn, they're quite smart. What is with the... How am I missing? Is that like an RPG thing where your accuracy goes up on that? dear. Yep, let's try this again. Yeah, we're on hard. We are on hard. So that will, oh god, I've got no... So can I sneak up on her? Wait, what did he just say then? Something about something key. Shit. Ah! Yeah, that's might be a bit of a struggle. I have to reload an earlier save. I've really should have had on my resources, yeah. It does seem like you can kind of brute force your way through it, given that the enemies will stay dead after you respawn. Oh, there we go, resources. But yeah, we're yeah, kind of crazy. We're done with DMC now, at least for the time being. Oh god, I do still want to replay Freeze, the most likely one, which I might stream. I'm not sure. There might just be something I chip away at here and there on hard. But yeah. We've finished plenty of time before the new one comes out, I don't know. Wow, yeah, I've been terrible with ammo.
It has been brought to my attention that some citizens have discovered ways to hack the vending machines. I should not need to remind each and every citizen of Rapture that free enterprise is the foundation upon which our society has been established. Parasites will be punished.
Parasite? Oh, nice. Yeah, the two... Oh, what level did I do that on? The 200 ring challenge. That could be an infuriating one, right? Because you can really, you can end up really, like, getting very close and then something goes wrong at the last second. Okay, so... Oh yeah, I didn't finish going this way though. What? Really? Oh, come now. Ludicrous. Fuck. I'll hack the camera. So you go there. Sure. Get achievements left, right, and centre on this for doing all the basic things. Oh man. Yeah, let's get me every resource I can because I need all of them. No achievement for cremation, though. Oh, what's this? What's making that move? Well, what possible reason that? A bit of jank here and there, but my god, look at it! Look at this lighting! Look at these shadows! Look at this my friendly robot camera friend. Go off to some convincing. Oh, I should have electrified the water. I should have electrified the water. That would have been so much cooler.
Light up foes to 1,000 degrees. Warning, fire spread.
Oh shit. Oops.
All roads in Rapture lead to Ryan.
This is going to be a messy as hell playthrough.
Big Daddy, the little sisters.
Say no professional.
Some kind of chemical scent in the air. Pheromones, they call it. Makes them all dance to his tune.
Is it alright on the stream? The weird thing is, see if I can find there was a brightness thing. No, not there. Yeah, there was a brightness thing at the start, and it wouldn't, it didn't seem to affect the stream itself. Oh, well done, I'm not getting hit after 199, yeah, fair play. Yeah, I'm glad you've enjoyed Sonic CD so much, man. As I say, it's quite a divisive Sonic, but it is absolutely one of my favourites. I really do love it. I'm better at Sonic than I am at this. I like both. I like that this seems, I noticed in Bioshock Infinite it's pretty linear. I think this seems to be, but this seems to be a little bit more, you've got to kind of explore yourself, which I like. As I say, I'll almost certainly get lost at certain points, but... Hello.
Parasite has his eye.
There we go. So I want... Yeah. What do I do for money? Like for money, actually. I really need to buy more first aid kits. Given how quickly I go through them. Well, what was the? I've hacked a few of these vending machines. Which one? Okay, yeah. So back this way. So pretty much everyone in chat has played this, basically, right? I'm the kind of newbie out of us all to Bioshock. And then so much Pipe Mania this playthrough. The Circus of where? I feel like I haven't heard that enough. Oh wait, you... Oh no. Oh fuck, no, no! So, right button starts the flow. Duly noted. It's gonna be such a messy playthrough, isn't it? Oh fuck! No! Whoa. Not there. You there. You there. You definitely there. There we go. Let's get some cheap first aid. There we go. There's gotta be just a quick save button. Something with the key. Yeah, that was a bit of a trick, that wasn't it? I wasn't expecting that. So look, customize controls. Yeah, fine. So quick save. Ah, F8. So does that do a... Not especially quick, but... So we've got 10:06:29. So if I do another one, so I want to do multiple saves on this partly because of in case I really mess myself over. Yeah, there we go. That doesn't do one every time, nice. Makes things a bit easier. I don't know why it takes so long to save. I think I'll install this on the SSD before I next play it. Yeah, the World of Rapture is just fun. I mean, Infinite as well has a really great world to it. Both games I definitely think the environmental design is one of their strongest aspects.
We'll happily work out an affordable payment plan for any major procedure. Potentially terminal illnesses won't wait until payday.
Castlevania. I've got a Castlevania game to play on you as well, like the side-scrolling Lords of Shadow one. I'll do that at some point. Ah, damn it. It actually seems pretty decent, to be fair, from what I've played. So do I just... Oh no, they... hold on, what was it? They said something about... How do I get to the... So I picked something up hacking related, didn't I? I was a bit confused by the wording of it. We got equipment. Yeah, was it? What do? To be fair, there seems like there's some good quality to those games. They're not really... like a lot of fans of Castlevania, they're not really my preference. Lords of Shadows... sorry, the Mirror of Fate, that side-scroller one, the one that was on 3DS originally. That didn't seem too far off. In a lot of ways. Oh wait, hold on. So am I meant to go? Oh, I see. Okay. Okay. This must be. Anyone who knows this game, I warn you, this is going to be infuriating to watch. So my navigational skills proved to be, well, not really skillful at all. Yeah, I became a bit of a mess there, and it got quite cool. I liked I like that the Arya and Daughter songs. I like that they go into modern day. Then you get cool things like the what? Why isn't it letting me? Oh, do you? Hmm. Yeah, here we go. Hack for free? Mm. Yeah, they get a bit repetitious, yeah. They reuse, I mean, they reuse assets a lot, and, I mean, granted, they're allowed to some extent, because there's a lot of their sprites are amazing, but yeah, they, like Harmony of Dissonance, the second Game Boy Advance one, that really is just, like, Symphony of the Night again. Not as good. I still have a soft spot for it. Actually, it was technically the first Castlevania I ever played, can you believe? So wait, hold on, that is... So that's taking me down... there. Oh, okay. Jasm's an idiot. It's taken way too long to figure that one out. We do autosave. Even though it takes a little while. Yeah, Summer Cruise is a really cool one. Whoa! Thanks for that. Oh, thank God he's not terribly bright, this one. Yeah, I get very... If I can, I really want to use as little important resources as possible in a game like this, so... I probably will try and use the wrench at times when I really should just be using something more powerful. Ooh! Uh-oh. Oh, guys.
Is the foundation upon which our society has been established. Parasites will be punished.
At the German prison camp, they put me to work on genetic experiments on other prisoners. They call me...
Bloody hell! Whoa! Look at...
Germans. All they can talk about is blue eyes and the shape of forehead. All I care about is why is this one born strong and that one weak?
Good Lord.
This one smart, that one stupid. All that killing. You think the Germans could have been interested in something useful?
I've played about maybe about half of the PC version of 4. To be honest, I was waiting for the texture pack, which is pretty much out and done and is amazing. they still got to redo character models on it, so I'm a bit unsure. Like, oh, do I wait until they finish those, or I mean, oh shit, I don't know if I wanted to do that. Oh, I could have hacked it as well. Oh, this is a messy as hell playthrough. This. Granted, Resident Evil 4 is a game I could happily play over and over again because it's Resident Evil 4. Whoa! Chompers. Ah! Sorry, hold on. So we'll put in a map on the tab key. So that's where I'm used to it usually being on games like this. Where are you? I think I'll order a tab. Whoa! Yeah, I don't know how I keep forgetting that. Oh, of course! Oh, cheers! Oh, bloody hell, I'm an idiot. How did that not occur to me? Of course that just shot the water, yeah. I was to see if I could hack it. Not from that angle. Not from that angle. Fuck! I forgot where I was positioned. It's gonna be a lot of quick loading and quick saving and quickly reloading and quickly resaving. Yeah, I'll probably ooh. Oh, didn't that? Wait, where'd she go? I'm sure she went right. Did she get blown up by that? What's a daisy?
Clinical trial lot 44, Dr. Suchong, client Fontaine Futuristics. Subject age, white male.
Oh, good.
Can you hear me, Mr. Watson? Yes, sir. Very well. Thanks, I'm interested. Now, disorder named rage because of its tendency.
We're reloaded. Oh my lord. Okay, we're gonna try and stay on the hard. We are gonna try and stay on the hard. No, I don't, actually. The last two have been weird exceptions. I really don't usually, honestly. Honestly, I feel like normal typically is normal's typically the best bet for first. It depends on context. Like if it's an old if it's an old Mega Drive game with limited continues, I am like those are almost certainly balanced to be on easy first time. Even then, they're still unforgiven. Oh, okay. Guess that kind of works, even though I got hurt. Weird. Go on the road, go on the road! Ow! Piss off. Don't like you. Here we go. I'm very reluctant to do the auto attack. I know a lot of people get sick of. Apparently, a lot of people get sick of Pipe Mania in this, but I think it's kind of cool to see kind of a very simple old-fashioned game like this in this context. Maybe I'll still have the same tune 7 hours from now or so. Yeah, I feel like I really want to take advantage of those. Like, to be honest, the gunplay doesn't feel especially great, especially compared to like other games I've played in this. I mean, I was looking for a aim down the sight thing with this, and it's unless I missed it, it's not there. Maybe that was maybe this was too early for that. Yeah, I'm gonna quick save quite a lot. This is, you mean? Yeah, I'll be interested to see how it's. I think it's quite hard to maintain a horror atmosphere successfully over the course of a long game. I think that's why, like stuff like Resident Evil basically becomes an action game by the end. But that's why you get that quite a lot. Yeah, how do I get in there? Yeah, hold on, do I? Aha! Oh man, we are Batman Arkham Asylum in this though. Oh! Where'd you come from? Why are you dressed like Peter Pan? Fair enough. Maybe I should try that sometime.
Clinical trial lot 44, Dr. Suchong, client Fontaine Futuristics.
Is that a wig?
Subject age white male, one Roland Wallace. Can you hear me, Mr. Wallace?
Yes, sir, Mr. Suchong.
Very well. Right, I'm introducing lot 44 now. We've codenamed the lot 44 Enrage because of its tendency to... Nurse?
I thought that was someone in the environment then. I was like, oh shit, who's after my blood? Thankfully, no one's after my blood for now. Oh yeah, that you know what? Resi 4 gets shit for not being scary. I think it's still a bit scary. It's obviously it's more empowering than say like the classic Resident Evils, but I still think it manages to keep the tension up in a way that both makes it really work in an action sense, but it does also... You do often get that sense of, I'm not going to make it, and that kind of dread of, oh god, what's coming around the corner, that you get in a horror game. I think it still works like that. 5 and 6, not so much, typically. With like a couple of exceptions, but... I just love 4 so much though, so maybe yeah, I had to actively tell myself not to. There's a body of water, try and use it. Wait, we're hacking the physical safe? Is that how that works? Alright. Oh shit, this one's quite quick. Yeah, I always group this and Fallout together because they both kind of, both for poignancy and for a bit of dark comedy, they both play a lot of 60s kind of happy-go-lucky, I guess propaganda as well, kind of imagery of sort of very, very cartoony of that time characters, which obviously juxtaposes pretty horrendously with the violence, but as I say, somehow makes it even more horrific.
Clinical trial lot 23, Dr. Suchong, client Fontaine Futuristics. Work on telekinesis plasmid proceeding well. Lifting objects at distance presents no problem. Moving objects through space.
Throw objects at foes. You can even catch grenades and throw them back.
Yeah, there you go. Like a propaganda film from this time.
But can catch and throw faster moving object. Problem not with plasmid. Problem with reaction time.
Oh yeah, Felds. How you doing, man? Yeah, it's not the scariest Resident Evil, but I think it's still effective in what it tries to do. Yeah, 5 is still redeemable. I do think it's a big step down from 4, but it does, at the same time, it also offers appeal in different ways, i.e. the co-op that 4 doesn't. Now, granted, I probably would rather Resident Evil not have co-op overall, but it's still at least fun in 5, and I don't think I would have enjoyed 6 at all on my own. Even in co-op, it's obviously still a bit of a mess, but salvageable stuff there. Do you think that's changed over time, Airfields? I know there is still a section of fans who aren't that crazy on 4, at least not as crazy as everyone else is. Back in Yakuza hitting this with a baseball bat. I want to hack that. I'll use it as my own weapon. Oh, that's fun. Yeah, so we got... I'll keep electric, especially for the water. Yeah, we're using telekinesis, that's pretty neat. Let me just let the controls up for that again. Screenshots. Oh, damn it, it kind of disappeared as I pressed the screenshot button. Lame. Right. Oh, is that a... So that happy little face there. That's oh, I see. So that's these that can change. Oh, I can't. Can't change. So that's not open. Yeah, I'm thinking I'm not a very efficient player on this. It seems like this kind of game in general I'm not as... Okay, so this was... Let's see if I can do a little shot around the corner. Yeah, I need to I really want Mastodon to succeed. It's difficult to imagine with Twitter being such a juggernaut, but oh fuck yeah. It's a bit of a waste really to have done that. Ah! Especially that. Cheap reload. Hey. Yeah, there's definitely Resident Evil is one of those franchises where it must be a bugger from like just the higher ups point of view, because it's so divided in terms of what kind of Resident Evil people prefer. Like, they've diversified the series so much over time that I mean, you can never make a product that truly appeals to everyone, but especially in a series like that, when people get so sort of into their own niche in terms of what kind they prefer. I think I'm somewhat open to actually Resident Evil, but I do want it to be... Like, I was happy 7 took the direction it did. I want it to be somewhat horror-esque. I want that... I do want tension. I want... I don't want to feel like I'll never run out of ammo, you know. I want a bit of exploration as well. I don't want to be funneled down a path, which I think 6 is especially, and 5 isn't great for. 4, again, 4's kind of on the way to 5 and 6, but I think it still has enough of a balance between the old stuff. Like, there's still a good bit of exploration in 4, even if it admittedly isn't to the same extent as the other games.
Welcome to the circus of value.
Thank you. Yeah, we go, yeah. Get a bit more resources now. Yeah, so far I'm glad I'm playing this on hard. Just I want that tension in a horror game like this. Because I have no regard for self-preservation, I guess. Not getting horribly stressed out. I like the thrill of getting scared and stuff like this, which I never used to. I guess I had a healthier mindset back then.
Approaching a little sister is a criminal offense. Do not approach.
Oh. Save. I do wish the saving was quicker on this. Was it this slow in the original as well? I've tried RE7 in VR... Oh wait, sorry, that's Patsy's asking that. You know I've tried RE7 in VR. That's good, earphones. Yeah, I think for it to truly take off, as you say, it perhaps needs to appeal to broad demographic, but I guess the problem is that part of the reason a lot of people like it is some of those aspects that maybe a lot of the kind of broad audience find a bit intimidating. So it's how do you get that balance? I've never properly played Eternal Darkness. My brother had it. Played a little bit of it. I've got it on Dolphin. I can play it on there at some point. I really should. It's definitely an iconic GameCube game, isn't it? Right, so we want... don't we?
You're crawling with disease!
Oh, hold on. Oh, right, I see. I think. Oh, wait, no. Okay, no, I do really see. Come on. Come on, throw your fin. So I can throw it at this fin.
I don't want to hurt you.
I assume that's what it is, right? Or is it... Come on. Oh. Just...
Well, you won't get any better that way. Keep away from my patients!
Hooray! Took me way too long to figure out.
Nurse, help me find this patient, nurse.
Today I had lunch with the goddess. Steinman, she said. I'm here to free you from the tyranny of the commonplace. I'm here to show you a new kind of beauty. I asked her, what do you mean, goddess? Symmetry, dear Steinman. It's time to do something about symmetry.
I do, Quickens, it's energizing. I'll say with what I think Resident Evil 7 does very well, I played it when it came out, what I really like about it, I think it's, for once, it's a Resident Evil game with good dialogue. Which, I'm not saying I like the bad dialogue in Resident Evil, it's slocky and funny. But like, RE7 is actually pretty well written, and actually has compelling characters. Not the main character, he's boring as hell, but you can get away with that a bit more in the first person game. But yeah, despite all that, it's still pretty slocky. Like, it still has pretty goofy explanations for things that still kind of work, and it is still a pretty trashy game, which I think, I do think Resident Evil should be, to some degree. That's kind of part of the fun of Resident Evil. I think it does a nice balance while still making it a bit more grounded, in a way. It worked for me, anyway. Because alternatively, like, 4 is just outright such slog, and I love it for that. Wait, is that a... Yeah, you... I don't think it really matters now, but... I think I'm right in saying you do level up when you hack? I don't know, maybe I'm assuming there's more RPG elements in this than there actually are. Oh god. You there, you there. Can I get yeah, I want you. I like the cut of your jib, I really like the cut of your jib. That's a lot of jibs. Okay, so side room here. Oh shit! Nope. Wait, where's the camera? Wait, is that the camera? Oh, it's a spotlight, yeah, I thought it was. Where is the... Oh, I see it, yeah. There we go. Oh man, you do play pipe menu a lot on this, don't you? You go there. So, note to self, pressing escape also sends the liquid. Yeah, that's right, I'm a hacker man from, what was it called? Kung Fury. Don't have as much swagger as him though, I need to work on that. Yeah, 7 is genuinely, like, the story beats actually work on it, which is rare for a Resident Evil game. I said I was a big fan of them. Like, I even like that story beats don't work. I like Slock. I haven't played the DLC on Resident Evil 7 at all. I really need to do that sometime. Oh, this is quite a quick one. Oh god, please don't. Ow! Oh god. Phew, those guys. Seriously, how do you hack a safe like that by playing Pipe Mania? I mean, I guess generally it doesn't make sense, but it's... Like, what are the mechanics in universe of that? Ooh, look, crabs. Strange. Immersion broken. Oh, can I use that? Will I use the sword as a weapon? I guess not. This show. Ooh. Yeah, I really like this so far. As I said, I love the oppressive atmosphere, even though it's not good for me, really.
Stein, she calls. Stein, I have what you're looking for. Just open your eyes, and when I see her, she cuts me into 1,000 beautiful pieces.
I definitely, if you're keen on playing it on the upcoming remake of 1, give it a go, honestly, Joe. I really like the first one. I have preference for the first one just because it's a bit more non-linear. I feel like 2 is too guided. I still like them a lot. Yeah, those are such charming games. It's kind of funny that they are Nintendo's take on Resident Evil in a way. It's so strange. Not FV. You might just lay it in the playthrough. I'm like, enough of bloody Pipe Mania. There we go. Adam denies us any excuse for not. Oh, Adam, that's horrible for people's like self-esteem, body image. You are not progressive, Adam, even by 1960 standards, and that is especially not progressive. Holy shit!
What can I do with this one, Aphrodite? She won't.
It just occurred to me I think they're referring to Adam as in the resource. My point still stands.
This one! Too tall! This one! Too symmetrical! And now... What's this, guys? An intruder! He's ugly! Ugly! Ugly!
Oh god.
Look at him! Here he is!
Do I have to kill him? Do I want to... We need him, right? Do I convince him not to be an arse and carve us out? Yeah, we do, hug him! I wish. Aw, that would be wholesome, Bioshock. I'd be down for that. Oh yeah, Airfields, that Street Pass game, that's the one where you got the Haunted Mansion levels, isn't there? It's got turn-based combat as well, kind of, right? I liked it, but I remember it kind of got to a point where I just felt like I needed to grind an eternity. But it was, I really liked those Street Pass games. This is very Half-Life. Yeah, gunplay's not amazing in this. Oh wait, hold on, I want to use I want to use that, don't I? For they said that was for I think, anyway. Yeah, gunplay doesn't feel especially great in this. Oh god. Oh dear, it's a bit of a mess, isn't it? Yeah, guns don't feel great.
Not my patient! You're crowding me!
Quite a bit of recoil on the machine gun.
You know who I am! Look at you, idiot!
Oh, this is not a great boss fight. It's better because I'm doing really badly.
That's my patient!
I really want to electrify him on that puddle, but... Where is he? Oh, come on.
Look at
Fuck that beef.
Look at you, idiot!
Yeah, I think it's gonna be near the save. How much of a bullet sponge is he? This is... I am meant to kill him as well, right? Like, this... How's he gone?
Die, you worms! Together with this burning ship!
I wish. I'm too shit. There's one thing I hate, it's like enemies that take a lot of kills and a lot of bullets to kill in a... Yeah, screw it, we're redoing this. This is way too messy. Oh, what a cluster mess. Oh, there goes that lot of guys saved. Oh, sure I'm gonna...
Aphrodite's walking the hall, shimmering like a scalpel. Stein, she calls.
Oh, yeah.
Stein, I have what you're looking for. Just open your eyes, and when I see her,
Approaching a little sister is a criminal offense. Do not approach the little sister.
Yeah, okay, so go on there. Okay, look, past these. Catch you later, man. Bye bye. It could have been Jara. Oh my gosh, that would be. Yeah. It could be. Yeah, I did all this. Oh, should I lead him here to my hacked robos, maybe?
What can I do with this one, Aphrodite? She won't stay still! I want to make them beautiful, but they always turn out wrong! That was too fast!
The standards are too high, man.
No!
It's deserving to a fault.
An intruder! He is ugly! Ugly! Ugly!
I defend our characters' looks, but I haven't seen our characters, so I would be being disingenuous if I did. Is that full of water? Oh, I guess it's not. It's gonna have a liquid that's not there. Where are you? Hashtag not my patient? Did that hurt him? Yeah, that's right. Does he come this far? Oh, you reckon? No, he definitely takes damage. I think he does, anyway. Yeah, it just takes a hell of a lot. Where's he gone? Oh, I think that... Nice, I think that got him a little bit. Hey! There we go.
You alright? It was time somebody took care of that sick bastard. Make sure you get the key off Steinman. Head back to emergency access. I'm working my way to the backside of Port Neptune myself. We'll get there soon enough.
R.I.P. Robo. My head, they think they talk like the portal turrets. I don't hate you, they'd say. There we go, that. Okay, boss fight somewhat redeemed, because that was actually like, oh cool, we go. Helped him to play the environment. I'm willing to bet there's probably some aspect of this I'm perhaps getting wrong in some way. So I will keep experimenting. Damn right he did. Possibly. Is that, was that with the wrench, was it? Okay, that would be on me if it is that, because I've been skimming the tutorials more than I should have been.
The nose looks terrific, Dr. Steinman. Doctor?
You know, looking at it now, I didn't realize how much her face. Scalpel.
Excuse me?
Scalpel.
Doctor, she's not booked for a facelift.
Let's just come in here.
Doctor, stop cutting. Doctor, stop cutting. Get me the chief of surgery. Get me the chief of surgery now!
So I don't feel too bad about sending them 6 feet under them. A phrase I have to use often. Yeah, I know Bioshock Infinite has DLC that takes place in Rapture as well, like that. Which is pretty neat. It's just the key that I've got now.
Call it a little light. At happily work out an affordable payment plan for any major procedure.
What? Oh.
Do no harm.
I'll be quick on this one. There we go. Right. Oh, where's that coming from? Oh, Jesus, fuck! Well, we know where it's... Ah! Yeah, of course. Yeah, that's right. Well, we'll lead them to it.
Sounds like another tunnel collapse. Welcome to Rapture, the world's fastest growing toilet joke.
Yeah, this is such a cool setting for a game, isn't it? I can see why people were so taken with it. Yeah, give it a go, man. You probably have the... You probably have the remastered one as well.
Here's your chance to get some Adam.
Stay away from her, or it is you who will be shot next.
Easy now, Doctor. He's just looking for a wee bit of Adam. Just enough to get by.
I'll not have him hurt my little ones.
It's okay, lad. That's not a child. Not anymore, it ain't. Dr. Tenenbaum saw to that.
Peter, do not hurt her. Have you no heart?
Aye, that's a pretty sermon coming from the guru. Cooked up them creatures in the first place. Took fine little girls and turned them into that, didn't you? Listen to me, Boyle. You won't survive without the Adam those things are carrying. Are you prepared to trade your life, the lives of my wife and child, for Tenenbaum's little Frankenstein?
Here. There is another. Use this. Free them from their torment. I will make it to be worth your while. Somehow.
God, this is what I called it, isn't it? Right. How do I'm obviously rescuing them because I'm lame and can't do bad endings or the evil path in games. They guilt trip too easily. So... Rescue.
No! 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 No!
That's a chill. Bask in the heavenly light. Oh my god.
Thank you, mister.
Is that what they look like? Good lord. They look like old man creations. There's large expressive eyes, oh my god.
Tenenbaum's playing you for a sap. Those things may look like wee little girls, but looks don't make it so. You need all the Adam you can get to survive.
Screw you, buddy.
If you cross paths with another of them
Pacifist run.
machines, make sure you pick up a new plasmid or two. That's if the price ain't too dear, of course.
Oh yeah, Matt would want me to go evil. I probably can pick one or two of the quote-unquote evil options in Yakuza on these side missions, because it doesn't really matter in that, it seems like. Ooh, can I hack this? No, can't hack it.
Not only are those little girls veritable atom factories, they're nearly indestructible.
Oh, that's quite
They
good.
regenerate any wounded flesh with stem versions of the dead cell. But their relationship with the implanted slugs is symbiotic. If you harvest the slug, the host will die.
This one I like quite a lot.
So you see, it's not like killing an object. It's more like removing a terminal patient from life support.
It's a bit messed up. Good. They do, don't they? Well, what is it with horror and little girls, boys being really I suppose Japanese horror is like the cliche, like be like, oh man, there's so many evil girls in Japanese horror. It works pretty effective though. I guess kids in general are easy to make creepy. Poor kids, they get a bad rap. Yes. Yeah, I like this. Ooh. I like this more than Infinite in that Infinite is very linear. I like that you're looking at a map to see where you need to go and such. I like that. I don't dislike linearity, but I think in certain kind of games I want there to be at least a little bit of freedom. If it's like an obstacle course platformer like Crash or something, like I'm fine with it just being an A to B route, but I feel like a game like this would typically benefits from a bit of trying to figure things out.
But it's the only way to get to Little Sisters and the Adam they carry.
Oh god. Gotta deal with Big Daddy. Infinite's similar, but it's a completely different setting, and it's not a horror game at all, Infinite. This I feel like it is. And to be fair, it's quite good of them to go for something different like they did with Infinite. Shit. Oh my god. Oh my god! Whoa! Alright, how can I use the environment to my advantage? Oh god. Instant KO. Oh hey Matt! That's quite a way to make an entrance, Matt. You're not a fan, are you? I think if it has good qualities. I'm with Taff on G-Arcade, it is actually quite centrist in retrospect, in a way I don't particularly approve of. I like the setting. I think the best part of Infinite, I think a lot of people say this, is the opening. Like, you really get a good sense of the environment. It's just where you can really soak in the environmental and art design. See what all the locals are up to. And then when the combat starts, it kind of goes downhill. There's definitely some good moments later on as well. Disorientated, yeah. Oh, I still can't go this way, can I? No. I don't think I have the key to go in here, yeah. Where are you? Oi! Fuck's sake. I need to make sure I don't do things on these streams I'll regret. So I'll be constantly reminded of them. Nah, I don't have that yet. Fair enough, I knew I got a key of some description. You play as a Big Daddy in 2, don't you? In some form or another. Yeah, I'll keep an eye out for 2. It'd be nice to have played all 3 of these eventually. They are fascinating games for all their flaws, it seems like. I'll find a big daddy. I mean, I feel prepared for it. Where are you, Big D? Come on now. What particular that you like about it, Matt? My biggest thing was the design is so repetitive. Like, you do so many gunfights back to back, and they really do blur together. Find any pools of water in this environment.
Are you almost back to emergency access? Come through as soon as you get there. You got Ryan's eye now. You won't hear them coming, but it'll be there before you know it.
Didn't that hurt him? Oh, nice. Oh, you're playing Yakuza 0, are you, Crickens? Nice. I can see that. It's a bit No More Heroes-y, yeah. I do like the combat. It's a bit, I'd say there's perhaps not as much variety to it as, probably been spoiled playing Devil May Cry games, to be fair. It's still really fun, though. Thank God the hits feel so cathartic in it.
Welcome to the Circus of Value. Come back when you get some money, buddy.
Could do some money. Lady Eve. It's a bit war of attrition, this, isn't it? Oh, does the hit the oh fuck! Get the fuck off! Does hit the canister on the back do more damage? Yeah, I think it does. There we go. Yeah, it looks like it does more damage. Cool. Okay. No! Babe. Let's reload that. Wii music is great and I will not hear otherwise. Nope, electric! Holy shit, electric! Oh god. Oh, Mr. Bubbles, be nice. Oh yeah, Wii Music has no resale value. I think Wii Music's genuinely interesting in terms of how it's basically you basically just do your own covers of songs, and it's actually quite clever in that it'll generate notes based on where you play the instruments, so you can do some actually pretty cool little arrangements on it. There's definitely some videos of YouTube of people doing just that. The only problem is there wasn't really a good way to share them, it didn't have Wi-Fi connection support. Shit, it does, it really does. Whoa! Sounds like she's saying Mr. Bean. It's really distracting. Shit. Whoa! Hooray! Oh, oh, I'm sorry. Right, off to the happy afterlife. Well, it looks like I'm about to like send them to the heavens here. Rejoice, now she's an even creepier child. It's all good. Oh, your parents wasn't to be, by the. Is there something I'm missing with maybe it's just hard, like there's a proper bullet sponge thing going on here with the other oons. I was certainly not being clever enough how I'm using the environment. What money have I got? Oh, I got 140 atom. Oh man, I was so gutted. I had to. I got really attached to her turret, and yeah, it's was not to last. That's so sad. Yeah, screw it, needs this is on hard, Matt. I was deciding between normal or hard. Not survivor. I assume you only want that if you're very familiar with the game. It might be a mistake we do hard. We'll see. You can change difficulty mid-game though.
You won't hear them coming, but it'll be there before you know it.
That's one of my favourite, like, you see that in recent games quite a lot, being able to change difficulty mid-game. I do like that. So I always find that a very stressful decision. whether or not you do. Ooh,
Remember, a smart splicer is a happy splicer.
there's no happy splicer. Would be silly.
Help me find this patient, nurse. Please! Ah! Please! How can I help you if you won't come to me? Toxic! Why are you dragging out your treatment? I got it! Infecting everything!
I'll throw them a grenade! Throw them a grenade. Or they'll throw it back at you.
I don't Fuck.
That's fun though. Oh shit, oh shit, oh god, whoa! Hey! Where'd you come from, this? Not okay. God, they do look strange, the slicers. Made them as creepy as possible, haven't they?
You'll pass out soon. I'm covered. He's disgusting.
Where's he gone?
You're crawling. You're sick. Why are you dragged?
Did he just try and bat mine away?
Okay, fine.
Hooray! That's it, Jazz. I go right into the explosive, you dummy.
Security alert reactivated. Thank you for your patience. I don't know how you managed it, but you did. Come through to Port Neptune now. I'm looking forward to shaking your hand.
How is he seeing all of this? How is he a benevolent, all-seeing entity? What is that about? Oh, bye, Joe. Thanks for tuning in, man. He's Jesus. Put him near a pool of water and see if he just walks on it. I'll be curious. Let's see the results. Yeah, I'm really enjoying this so far. I like you've got a few options in combat, it seems like generally. I don't like how bullet spongy and the gunplay is really not great. Doesn't feel especially, it does feel quite limp, especially by modern standards. Don't quote that out of context. Alright? Definitely don't. Do the thing I'm pleading you not to do. Do you code him to show off walking on water? Sapid. I believe I've heard quite a few times people don't really like the final boss in this game, do they? I have vaguely, I think I was past these play it like years ago, like a year or two after it came out. Because this was 360 and PC originally, right? Then it came out on PS3 like a year later, I think.
Now you had the pleasure of Andrew Ryan's company. He's the one who built this place, and he's the one who ran it into the ground. Nobody knows exactly what happened. Maybe he went mad. Maybe the power got to him. Maybe he just decided he didn't like people. Whichever way you slice it, good men died. My family's in a submarine hidden in the foundation of Fontaine Fisheries. I'll meet you there.
So very bleak. So very bleak. Ooh! It's been 5 minutes since we've done Pipe Mania, that's too long. Believe it or not, I actually kind of mean that as well. Oh, you go there. You there. You definitely there. So I'm guessing you don't actually, go through Eve quite a lot. Oh, I see, so can I do that and then... May we forever level up. So did you all play this like back when it came out, basically? Like on 360 or PS3 or... Yeah, 360, PS3 and PC, that's what it came out on originally, isn't it? Yeah, so much. This game builds up suspense well. It does. You often feel uncertain of exactly what's going on around you. Let's fuck with the suspense fire. Pipe Mania. Probably wasn't necessary, really. Oh god. Oh no. Hi, Nick. Oh, you're saying that? Oh, blimey, I'm quite behind on chat, so. Why read? They multiple E's. You think this? You think that about this game? That the opening sections are good, and then mixed, and then it gets bad. No, so you played the original version there, Phil. Yeah, I've had the original version for a while, and then when the remastered one came out, they just gave that free for anyone who had the original. It's quite nice. I didn't get that for Skyrim because I only bought the base version on the whim. There was only if you had all the DLC for Skyrim, it gave you everything. Yeah, it's pretty good actually. Yeah, you don't always get that, do you? Can't take that for granted, really. That's what I got. Oh, damn! I don't have the electric rounds in those. How much money have I got? Not enough to buy electric rounds. It's got quite a lot of Eve though, so.
Give her to me! Do not approach.
Show me your broken face, you metal piece of shit!
Oh, sorry, buddy. I was going to lift you up. Maybe I can weaponize the fish with telekinesis. No! Worst game ever. Should just let them go at it, shouldn't I? Do whatever for a bit. Oh fuck! We're hacking you because we want to use you. Right. Yeah, I know, Bioshock Infinite I thought got quite monotonous. It was just like gunfight, loot everything, gunfight in a slightly different arena, but not really. Oh god, my fingers were in the wrong place on WAS and D. Oh no! Oh dear. I think I was counting on that turret too much. I thought it would go better than that. Yeah, I'm gonna dread every Big Daddy fight, my god. As I say, please keep your expectations in check on quality of gameplay. From myself on this. Do more items spawn after you die? So I'm noticing they kind of appear more like that. There's one more measly dollar. Oh shit. Got so irritated. Take any ammo off. Oh, it's just a mine. Oh, that's a... Ah! Yeah, that's probably taking the mick there, really, wasn't I? So I get to follow me here and then just... Actually, well, I don't know, because there is a water... There's water here. Oh my god. Oh, do you not, Matt? I didn't realise. You'd have to fight them straight away. For the fish and then the electroshock it before it hits. It's back. If the light is yellow, it's not hostile. See, yeah, I'm not really... I feel like I'm not going to get anywhere with the Big Daddy, aren't I? So I should probably just sneak past it for now, do you think? I really don't feel equipped to deal with it for that. A new Smash game! Oh, it's got yellow lights. Is that what you mean when you say it's not hostile? What have we got? Bloody hell, that's a lot. Sonic Boom. Yeah, we'll do the maximum health increase. Gonna go basic on this. Oh right, so I can telekinesis back in it basically. Oh. More money. Got no health. Who keeps these lights so bright? Oh man, that is sloppy being able to see through the floor every time you fall over like that. Great, isn't it? It's just so excruciating. I'm $1 away from being able to afford a heal. I wonder if I should just reload before I try to attack a Big Daddy here. Where's that? There we go. The floor must be filthy. Yeah, I'd say it's feels like from an eternity ago. Let's try loading that one.
Now you had the pleasure of Andrew Ryan's company. He's the one who built this place, and he's the one who ran it into the ground. Nobody knows exactly what happened. Maybe he went mad. Maybe the power got to him. Maybe he just decided he didn't like people. Whichever way you slice it, good men died. My family's in a submarine hidden in the foundation of Fontaine Fisheries. I'll meet you there.
Keep dying on it. So yeah, I'm just gonna try and sneak by. So you'll get the I'll get the chance to still kill those Big Daddies later on. Because I just, my god, they've got a lot of health. It's obviously worth my while so I can get the atom off them. They're not small daddies. Funneling the hacking liquid into your mouth. I don't know about that, crickets. Doesn't seem like an amazing idea to me. But maybe I'm not looking at it from a fair perspective. What? Oh, I guess the time ran out. Oh, irritating. So yeah, what are... Let me try that again. What are our predictions for tomorrow's Nintendo Direct? I'm so excited, man. I freaking love Nintendo Directs. I feel like more than I should, really. How do I get up? How do I get up? Oh, can I not? I guess not. This is going better so far. Point proven it. You're a braver man than me, I wouldn't know that. Be in the rush to do that myself. She's spotted it. Too far away, I think. Okay, so yeah, we're leaving Daddy-O for now. Does that come up on the map that there's a big daddy there? Oh my god, Nick, you thought this out? My god, if were you challenged on? Were you just challenged to prove the lack of poisonous content in various things? Well, I mean, new Super Mario U is all but confirmed, isn't it? Yeah, there'll probably be a Smash character reveal, won't there? Oh no, Matt, you're jaded. Don't be jaded. I guess that's just, these are just for customization, I guess, not... I'll do the health upgrades. The hacking one seems like a bit of a waste. I mean, I guess maybe if they get really difficult later on. I can't imagine I'll prioritise those. Oh, that was a bit of a waste. Actually, I should really get one of those two. As well. Yeah, I want that for now. Oh shit, I pressed the wrong button! I did quick load instead of quick save. Okay, just like, it wasn't that long since I quick saved. Oh, it was actually. Daddy still has so much health. F8, F8, not F9, F8. LAH2. Let's get him on Dolphin, if you want that. It doesn't really tell you what type these are for, so I figured I want something for the slot I don't have anything on. Hello, Ben. You ever played Bioshock, Ben? I'm doing amazingly well at it. I think I hit something. Yeah, I hit the turret. Thanks. Oh, hello. I like telekinesis. Have a piece of this. Oh fuck. Fuck. Q. Hacky hack. Ben, what are your predictions for Direct tomorrow? There we go. Yeah, I could imagine that, Matt. I'm gonna get that impression. I'll in a multiplayer game, I'll try not to pick characters that are considered overpowered or techniques. But you'd better believe I'll in a single player one, I'll take advantage of that. Let's try to do with DMC as well. Oh Ben, I'm kind of back into Pokemon Go now, thanks to Pasties, my friend who comes in the chat sometime. I don't think I don't know if I'll ever probably get dedicated back into it, but like I actually spun a gym for the first time as if it was a Pokestop. I didn't even know you could do that now. It's totally exciting. Ooh, that's one of the days this weekend, right? Oh, that'd be great. Oh, cheers, man. Yeah, keep in touch on that. Oh, thanks very much. I am a filthy Team Instinct guy, so as long as you're okay with that. Because Zapdos is cool in it. I must hack everything. I must hack. Maybe they should have, because I know people complain about there being too much Spike Manias. Maybe they should have just varied, like giving you other hacking minigames as well. But it just ends up being weird as well. You do this for stuff that doesn't feel like there should be this kind of minigame for. At least on the surface, maybe we're just getting a peek into the circuitry. It just happens to be very uniform across all of these. Oh nice, is that Saturday or Sunday? Because I think it's both days, isn't it? Oh shit. We'll leave you there, I think. So I know there is a big daddy there. Do you have to kill every big daddy and then either harvest or rescue every little sister?
And one day,
like, is there a point where the game will be like, okay, now you need to go back and get all these big daddies you missed? Oh, are you a Golden Sun?
What is this?
Oh my goodness. Are you a Golden Sun fan, Ben? Yeah, I was thinking that, man. It's not really, yeah.
That's a good question.
I love it when the sounds have a chat with each other. Yeah, I didn't. I'm trying to think if I used telekinesis much in Bioshock Infinite. To be honest, as I said, the gunplay doesn't seem very good at this, so I don't really want to use the guns as much anyway. Hello.
Atlas radio on ahead says you were looking for an invite to the fisheries. Nuts, I say. But if in your heads up to the Warp Master's office and find old pt1 research camera, maybe I could manage an invite.
Peach?
What was that? My friend, you are fucked.
Oh my gosh! Even so. Shit, I have to kill it, right? Can I telekinesis anything? Hey!
It's too tough for you. Look on the left. You'll find something to keep you alive. Now, snapshots of those that crawls on the ceiling. Then I'll let you into the fisheries.
Camera?
Remember, sonny friend, I smell an ounce of Fontaine on you, and I'll have you in a box. Atlas gives you the vouch, but I ain't turning my eye just on his say-so.
Oh man, jumping at ghosts. Fontaine's dead, and everybody knows it. In the ground for months, and half the place still jumping at his shadow. Christ, even Ryan. You never mind all that. We got work to do.
So I understand, do I go through this... Oh, I see, right, with a... Okay. Yeah, I was thinking that, Matt. Yeah, it's like, oh, I guess you're... guess you're safe while hacking, yeah. But it's obviously beneficial too, right, Matt? And I've got the grenade launcher, maybe I'll try this one. Cheers, Titus. Oh. Guys, having fun in there. Yeah, I finished the first cons. I do like them. Those games are just a bit too chatty, though. But the dialogue could have been trimmed down a lot, and enough of the value would have been lost. I love the aesthetic of them, though. They got great music. Battles are really fun. I do like them a lot. Definitely the deep end doing this on hard, aren't they? Oh, blimey, hello. there, you there. You there. Death by banana! Ow!
Mr. Ryan asked me personally to make this clear to you. You give us Fontaine and this whole filthy ring of his, and you'll be knocking back pints up at the Fighting McDonough's. But if you prefer to play the mule, we'll treat you like a mule. Give him a taste, Patrick. What's that? Change of heart, Timmy? Timmy! Ready to talk now?
Go on, Sullivan. Go on, do your dirty. Whatever Ryan thinks he can do to me, Fontaine can do double!
Oh, sorry. Damn it, I wanted him to be further away, I knew that was... that might be problematic. Oh, my full on.
Is this it?
Oh wow. I didn't expect to be reaching full capacity for any of my weapons. I assume, so the big daddies as well, can you kind of chip away at them? Because I want to attack this one a bit, but I don't know if I want to... I'll probably just run away after a bit. Who's the biggest daddy?
No doubt he'll wait until after you've done his errands to stick a shiv in your mouth.
There we go. Okay, so I want... Nice. So yeah, that's probably the sorry for the constant quick save, but that's probably can see that getting annoying. Oh god. Stupid on my behalf, stupid, stupid, stupid. Smart. Oh shit, I've got this. Maybe not my smartest idea. So I have many. I want to be able to throw those, not swap into the telekinesis quickly enough. I really want to be able to... Is there much for penalty for dying in this? It really doesn't seem like there is. I suppose in theory you could just keep dying and wailing on them, couldn't you? Oh, cheers, Gabe. maybe the hint button.
Hello, Mr. B. I can see angels dancing in the sky.
I'll never stop chasing you!
Oh. I guess who's to the left of me? Yeah, seriously, what's the penalty for dying? Throw a grenade, Finn. Oh dear. See, I don't know how I feel about that, because it's kind of... I don't know, there's not much tension really, is there? Oh god. We've not really accomplished much of anything there. We're reloading. Screw it. Yeah, I generally like hard in terms of the item limits, but I don't know if I'm happy if it looks a bit... It seems like the enemies might be a bit bullet spongy. I mean, I know they're going to take a lot of hits because of the clever enemies they are. They're meant to be a big threat, but I don't know. Right, so I want to get through there. So.
I'm ready for dream time, Mr. B. Don't be
Let's have to throw at him.
I can
That could be quite useful, I guess. Yeah, they should be, yeah. No, I do agree, it's just maybe hard wasn't a great fit for me. Like, I suppose I might as well, at least for a while, if just gonna regenerate anyway. I could take a bit of punishment for dying in the game, especially if I can reload as easy as I can anyway. Right, yeah, so you did it normal first time, did you? That's fair. I have to be careful pressing E on everything, because I wouldn't have wanted to abuse that straight away. Oh, I see, I can... Oh, this is getting into like Borderlands for me, where I just find I just hate it when combat and FPS becomes a war of attrition. Just don't find that a lot of fun. I really like everything else about this though. Like, the atmosphere still works all these years later. Oh my god, there's another one!
I'm just lonely. I'm lonely.
How many of these are there?
Baby, is that...
Remember me, son. Hey, why should I be standing in line?
Still pretty good reload animations. Got them. Yeah, if I swap to from hard to normal, aside from me dying a lot, I think I'll also just be getting sick of the how much health the enemies have.
And this surprised me because his hands were crippled during the war. He was unloading the barge the other day when he was bitten from the sea slug. He woke up the next morning and he found he could move his fingers for the first time in years. I asked him if he still had that sea slug. As luck would have it, he didn't.
Wait, is that the same one from earlier? No, this is... Whoa, Jesus, okay, yeah. Terribly productive. No, I should just sneak past this one too.
I saw one of these smugglers having a game of catching on the docks today. This surprised me because his hands were crippled during the war. He was unloading the barge the other day when he was bitten from the sea slug. He woke up the next morning and he found the core his fingers for the first time in years. I asked him if he still had that sea slug. As luck would have it.
Oh. Shit.
Listen to me! You think you can get away with this?
I need to make sure my fingers are on WASD, I really do. Oh, it's been so stupid. I had them on like E, F, S, D. Oh dear. What is this?
Fontaine. Once he was just a menace to be convicted and gone. But he always manages to be where the evidence isn't. He's the most dangerous type of hoodlum. The kind with vision.
Whoa! Oh, Jesus. Fuck you as well. Yeah, this game ends up having a weird flow to it if you want to hack everywhere. No, I kind of have to there, I didn't think so. Oh, fuck. No! Shit. Oh, fuck, I just did it. Oh, God. Oh, Jesus. Oh, God, the last hour of this has been such a mess. I might call it quite soon, partly because I've started to play terribly. Yeah, screw it. I'm gonna call it. Getting quite tired. I'm a bit fatigued because I'm not doing very well. It's good though, we'll definitely keep at this. I gotta look some tips up. We'll see. Oh. Thanks everyone for tuning in. Yeah, it's good. It's pretty easy to do that, isn't it? With the keyboard keys, need to be careful on that. There we are. Thanks everyone. Good night. You too.